From Marilyn Monroe to Elvis Presley, some of our state's best art, local restaurants and world-class attractions. Bendigo is home to many of regional Victoria's best and biggest events and cultural attractions. And now Bendigo will play host to one of the world's biggest events. The 2026 Commonwealth Games will be hosted across regional Victoria, including in Bendigo. And thousands of tourists, spectators and athletes from around the world will get to experience all that Bendigo has to offer. The Games will help create more local housing, hundreds of new jobs, and deliver a big boost to the local economy. And this budget also upgrades the Castlemaine Art Museum and helps fund planning and design work for Stage 2 of the museum redevelopment. The pandemic put unprecedented pressure on health systems all around the world. That's why this budget is putting patients first, with a pandemic repair plan for more staff, better hospitals and first-class care. We're making the biggest boost to the Regional Health Infrastructure Fund since it was created. We're hiring a record number of nurses, doctors and midwives, and recruiting more regional paramedics, making record investments in in-home care and hiring more 000 call takers. For regional Victorians, getting mental health support often means travelling far from home. That's why we're acting to implement every single recommendation of Australia's first and only Royal Commission into mental health. We're adding more regional mental health beds, putting a dedicated mental health hub into the Bendigo Hospital, and we're investing in more support for people with an eating disorder in Bendigo. A good education gives every child the best possible start, which is why we're building and upgrading more schools and continuing to roll out the 3-year-old kinder program so our youngest Victorians can reach their full potential. We're also modernising classrooms at the Bendigo Developmental School and delivering the next stage of the Loddon Peter 12 College Master Plan, including upgrades to the school's science block. Because every child deserves a world-class education close to home. This budget puts people and families first. We know the Victorians are paying too much for their energy bills. That's why we're stepping in to help families get the best deal. We're giving a once-off $250 payment to every family that uses the Victorian Energy Compare website. It'll help you search for the cheapest electricity plan and put money in your pocket. We're also introducing Australia's first sick pay guarantee. It means casual workers don't have to choose between putting food on the table or their family's health. This budget invests in the projects that matter to Bendigo families and the local workers who'll help us deliver them. It's a budget for good jobs, better schools and putting people first. Because we were elected to deliver for every single Victorian, and that's exactly what we're doing.